So now that we've been living here full time, I have noticed we have a gas leak. Not the kind of gas leak you're thinking of, but it does not smell very good. And we need to take care of that today. Gina and Olivia hung up our new window last night. What do you think? Makes us feel right at home.
And I'm gonna get a sign that says farm fresh. Actually, I already have. It's coming.
You already ordered it?
Yep. So Al saw this back in June and ordered it. It's funny because when he saw it, he's like, hey Gina, what do you think about this? And I had just had one of my smaller surgeries and was coming off of, I felt like I was off my anesthesia, but I thought that there was a goat in the picture. And then when we got it, I think I thought like this was a goat. So then when we got it, it's all cows, which I still love. And I feel like that's just like a declaration that we'll eventually get some cows here. But it was funny because I did think this had a goat, and there's definitely no goats in this picture. But it looks so good in here. What do you think?
Goes so nice with the cabinets. Wonder how it looks with the light on. Look at that.
So right above here, I'm gonna put farm fresh. Because I feel like, you know, farm, but they're being fresh kind of because they got their tongue sticking out at you. That's my reasoning for that. But I think it'll be fun.
So the time that we notice the gas leak is first thing in the morning and later at night. It must have to do with the atmospheric pressure. So I did not and do not want to put any penetrations through our roof. So I put our vent for our septic system and all of the drain pipes out the side, but it's pointed down. So during the day, like right now, we're not smelling any obnoxious gas, but for some reason later on at night and in the morning at the front of the house, you can smell it. So I'm thinking if we take that vent and go up the roof line, but over by the side and up, that should do away with the smell. That's my goal. Oh, that's my hope, I should say. So today we got to fix that because it's not fun smelling that gas. It's pretty obnoxious. Little gadget comes in handy.
That's all it was? You couldn't get the right angle?
Right. Makes me want to gag. Whew. And of course, it's not coming apart quickly.
Because your poop stinks?
It smells like number 2.
Norma? All that nice sun, you know what that means? That means I can get some laundry done and not have to use anything besides the power of the sun instead of having to use the generator. So I have some laundry I've been waiting for because we've had a couple gloomy days. So I'll be busy doing that for sure.
All right, so I want to go from 3-inch to 2-inch. We'll go up. I gotta get a few measurements to make sure we're spaced off the wall, and I can just make this a little bit further spaced apart if I need to. And then we'll go up. Try to figure out how high up I want to go, because I want to make sure we get a draft and suck the smell up and not push it back down. we are 12 3/4. Okay, so we need to go 5 feet long. That won't work.
What?
I wanted to put this in my ear. I need that. Here you go. I wonder if as a plumber if you get used to that smell. I don't think you would. I still gotta come out some, yeah. Let's come out a little bit further. I gotta also push that on further, so I gotta clean that up, get that pushed on further, and then I gotta make this part longer. I'll have to get a measurement.
Like 6 inches.
Three more inches. Right there is perfect. It's a little embarrassing when you have your friends come over and your gas leak smell meets them at your front door.
And no one will say anything, but you know what they're thinking. So everybody's like quiet and doesn't say a word. But they're probably all thinking, what the heck is that smell? Or did someone just pass, something. So we want to get this fixed.
All right, once that dries, I just gotta find a strap to put around it. Then we'll be good. Hopefully, no more poopy poop smell. Nobody saying, hey, who passed the gas?
Or thinking it.
Or thinking it, but not saying it. Yeah, that'll be perfect. I just need a strap now. And that should keep all the obnoxious smells up there. We'll find out better tonight, but so far, it smells good.
Smells like fresh mountain air, not fresh butt air.
That's right. That sun feels glorious too. We should be charging up the solar. So the video we did with testing out the solar system, we got a bunch of awesome recommendations from you guys in the comments. Thank you. One of the ones you guys said something about was a heat pump dryer. I never knew they made a heat pump dryer. I'm assuming they're fairly new. Sounds like they use a lot less electricity to dry, but they take a little bit longer. So if that dryer goes out, if it's using too much electricity, we might look into one, or we'll probably look into one. And then also they make a blower motor that I could put in a dryer and run it off the outdoor boiler. The only thing I don't know about that is how much hot air that would put into the bathroom, especially in the summertime. So if you make your dryer be able to run off the wood boiler, you got to have your wood boiler going in the summer, which we plan on having it going in the summer for hot water, or we'll do it with the sun, we're not sure yet. But if we have the dryer, that way we got to keep the boiler going, and every time you add heat exchange inside that closet, it makes it even warmer. So the bathroom might get too hot in the summertime if we do that. So we're just kind of trying to keep our options open and see how everything goes and work out all the little kinks, or maybe not kinks, but just work everything out to see how it works, because it's one of those things you don't know until you try it.
Well, I hadn't had a chance to get the poly on yet, and I really want to skip this step because I just want to use it now. But I'm going to go ahead and get the poly on, and then it says 2 to 3 coats. So we'll see. I've never done a poly finish before, but I guess just wipe it on and then wait, and then just wipe it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Oh, did you break the pipe?
No, not the pipe, the clamp.
Oh.
I think I found a clamp that'll work in our plumbing supply box. I like keeping extra supplies on hand, so say we have 1 or 2 extras of these when I'm doing a project. I like to keep that and keep everything organized, so when I need something little like this, I don't always have to run to the hardware store, because especially when you're up in the woods, it's not fun to have to run to the hardware store for one little thing. So I'm hoping this one will work. It looks a little deeper than all the other ones, so we're gonna find out. That strap worked. That one worked perfectly. The width is right there, so I like it. Now that project's done, I don't gotta worry about remembering to get another clamp when we run to the hardware store. So it's even better. Excuse me, what do you think you're doing?
We have some friends coming over for dinner tonight, and I've been craving pizza, so I thought this would be a great time to have some pizza. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some gluten-free pizza crust. It is a recipe I have never done before, so I hope it comes out good, because I've been craving it. And if this seems really simple and easy, so if this is it, maybe I'm gonna be having pizza all the time. Who knows? I'm just gonna get this covered up and let it sit here for a couple hours, and then hopefully I can be able to make a nice pizza crust with it, because I have been wanting a good gluten-free pizza.
So I want to build a sweep that goes on the bottom of this gate, probably to about there-ish. We'll have it hanging low. I'm going to do zip ties, so that way when we open and close it, it's like a flapper. That should make it so if it snows out and we get a bunch of snow, it doesn't affect it. I'll be able to just swing past it. But it should be like a visual block for the goats not to try to push out of it. That's what I think anyways. I guess we will find out. I had seen in the comments a bunch of people recommending doing this, but with wood. I think it's going to be easier to do it with a rubber mat, especially since we're on tapered ground and it's not even. So I'm going to try it. So we're going to go. All right, it'll be interesting to see how those hold up and how they work. Hopefully those zip ties are strong enough. We don't have an issue with them getting too cold in the wintertime. I mean, it is winter, but it's not that cold right now. When it gets to like 20 below Fahrenheit, I'll be curious to see if they break or not. But the nice thing is if these start acting up and not working when we get a lot of snow, I can just cut the zip ties and we're good to go. So we will see. The pizza last night was delicious.
It ended up being really good. I was a little skeptical because it didn't do any rising really, I didn't think. But it's gluten-free and that's what happens. It's a little sticky. Yeah. But once we got it spread out, it was really good.
It was. So we've been putting this part off for a while. We've been waiting and hoping that we'd have snow. But we still don't have any. But we need to get a Christmas tree.
First time having a Christmas tree at our home.
Right.
Here at OGP. It's really exciting, actually.
It is.
We've gotten trees from here before, just never for this house.
Right. You excited, Olivia?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
All right.
Tanner's excited for sure.
And they're excited.
Are you excited? You want to go for a ride?
Oh boy.
Let's go see what we can find. I think that one's pretty.
I do.
You got to give it the sniff test first, because we want to make sure they're the good smelling Christmas trees and not the cat piss smelling trees. Because that's not good if you get that in the house.
It doesn't look like there's much branches right in the middle there. You know, that's kind of that dead spot.
Smells good.
Let's keep looking. We didn't find the perfect one yet. We're gonna keep going.
Still waiting out there for us somewhere. All right, I think we'll head back down the other way. I'm not seeing any evergreens up here, so we might as well go back where we know there's some. Right, Tanner? think there's any Christmas trees in that clump or over there?
It looks pretty over there.
I think we need to go take a check. Sounds nice right here.
It does.
I think we got quite a few in this area to scout out.
Okay, I think we made up our mind that we're gonna take this one. It's good to thin out these trees anyway, so they have room to grow. And we think we're gonna take that one, and then the branches down below, I got some floral wire and a wreath ring, so maybe I'll try my hand out a wreath again, or maybe some centerpieces. I don't know. We'll put them to good use.
That'll be the one. It'll help that clump of trees grow better because they're way too close together, and that's why they're so thin. So we'll get more sunlight in and the other ones will grow bigger next year. It smells like a good tree.
That's a big Christmas tree.
And then whatever we don't take for boughs, we'll leave out here, and the deer will eat those and love them. So it'll actually help the wildlife, and then we can come back in the springtime and take the rest of the tree and burn it, make some hot water with it in our outdoor boiler. 1, 2, 3. This is about 9 feet, so we'll cut it back here, and then we can trim it up at the house to a better length. I think this one will fit into the tree stand.
Oh, like tree stand. I'm thinking hunting. I'm excited to try a wreath again.
The cats are gonna love that tree too. They'll have fun climbing it.
Great.
All right, let's cut you some boughs. We're not going to use more than that, so I'm going to leave the rest of them here for the deer and the moose to eat, because I know they will.
You don't think I'll need more than that?
No, we cut some off the trees.
Okay.
Then we got that pile.
Okay. What do you think, Figaro? You've been so good.
They're not only for Christmas decorations, the goats love them too.
Don't worry, we didn't forget about the boys. They love them too. You ready? Goat candy.
Yum, yum.